Hello, everyone. We're here to talk to you about Pakistan, the years to come. I'm Robert Branson, and I'll be talking to you about the status of their economy and equality for all. Now let's meet the rest of the team and what they're going to be talking to you about. Lindsay?
Hi, I'm Lindsay Fromm, and I will be talking about Pakistan's future in relation to the rest of the world. Next is Megan.
Hello, my name is Megan Gardner, and I'm going to be talking about the government and the power that it has in Pakistan, which leads us to Keyshawn.
And my name is Keyshawn Persay. We'll be talking about the current Prime Minister of Pakistan and what he plans to do to help to lead this great nation. Let's go ahead and get started. Here's Robert.
Pakistan's future could become very dark if they continue down their current path. They continue to reject efforts from foreign countries to help stabilize their economy. Pakistan has the sixth largest population in the world, but the economy still suffers. According to the UN Human Development Index, Pakistan ranks 147th out of 188 countries, and the World Economic Forum Gender Gap Report ranks them 143rd out of 144 countries. Until Pakistanis are all treated equally, they cannot and will not be considered economically sound. The elected officials and the government of Pakistan needs to take an interest in the welfare of its people, educate them, and create better jobs for them. They also need to be willing to accept the generosity of foreign nations. It's time for their powerful and influential businessmen to assert their will and take charge of their country to create a positive outcome. Pakistan can have a bright future if the people take a stand and demand change. Now over to Lindsay.
According to Pakistan's nuclear weapons, published by the Congressional Research Service, Pakistan has approximately 110 to 130 nuclear warheads. Given the amount of corruption that the Pakistani government has shown in the past, this could be a concern for the rest of the world. With extremist groups in Pakistan such as the Taliban and Al-Qaeda, and precedent of an unstable government with a constantly suspended constitution, these warheads falling into the wrong hands is a real possibility. Should they fall into the wrong hands, many innocent people around the world could be in danger. Because of this, other countries need to be aware of what is happening in and what the future holds for Pakistan. They need to have an invested interest in Pakistan's progression as a country. However, with the 2013 elections proceeding smoothly, there is hope that Pakistan is on its way to a more stable government. Now to Megan.
As with every country, the power lies within the government. To bring about the change that Pakistan needs, there would need to be significant changes in the government and the corruption within it. Past elections in Pakistan have shown that the power is not with the people, but with the corrupted leaders and even the Taliban. This began when President Khan replaced Pakistan's parliamentary government system with a basic democracy system that elected 80,000 members who then had the power. This led to candidates essentially buying votes so they could have the power and stay in power. Some of these candidates were backed by the Taliban. While the 2013 elections improved drastically from past elections, there was still violence and corruption. The Taliban was a main part of this corruption because they hoped to stop the elections so that they could remain in power and have the influence that they had. But things have begun to get better, and if this corruption and power were to change, then it is possible that there is hope for Pakistan. This hope may already have started to appear with Pakistan's leaders, which Keyshawn will tell us more about.
You're absolutely right, Megan. There is a lot of hope, and we've seen it here in the 2013 elections. Just as we're making a change here on the home front from Democrat to Republican, for the first time in the history of Pakistan, we've seen a shift of power from one body to another take place after a full term in office. Now all eyes are on Sharif. The Pakistani people trust him. It's been said that he's the only safe pair of hands they have so far. Not only that, but they also see some good qualities in him. Most importantly, the people see him as a great leader with a forceful personality. The Taliban has proven to be a problem for this great nation, and Sharif is confident they will cease to be a problem in the near future. He said that he wants to talk with the Taliban and negotiate with them without having pre-existing conditions, meaning He's got an open door policy, and he's willing to sit down and talk. Of course, there are rumors and people have a lot of opinions about whether or not that will be a good move, but I trust that Sharif will make the right decisions. There's a lot of work to be done, and Sharif is slowly chipping away at it. I think if he's able to negotiate with the Taliban, the people will feel safer, the country can move forward, no longer hindered by this group, and they can slowly begin to repair their relationship with neighboring nations and maybe even begin to develop a relationship with other countries as well.
So there you have it, Pakistan, the years to come. On behalf of Lindsay, Megan, Keyshawn, and myself, we'd like to say thank you. We hope you learned something, and if you want more information, here's some references that we used.